This podcast is sponsored by Dr. Bennett's Life Mastery Communication and Relationships online course. Discover the secrets to effective communication and build lasting connections. Register today at verversity.com/course/lifemastery1.
Mastering Crisis Communication, Essential Skills for Tough Times. Learn how crisis communication in public relations builds trust with clear, honest messaging and effective communication skills during challenging moments. Handling crisis communication like a pro, what everyone should know. Hey, so I wanted to share something really interesting I've been thinking about lately. Crisis communication in public relations. You know, those moments when something unexpected hits an organization, a brand, or even a person, and suddenly everyone's eyes are on how they handle it. It's like the ultimate test of communication skills and interpersonal skills all rolled into one. Imagine this: a company faces a product recall or maybe a scandal breaks out involving a public figure. What happens next can either smooth things over or blow up into an even bigger disaster. That's where crisis communication comes in. And it's not just about putting out fires, it's about effective communication that maintains trust and builds relationships, even in tough times. So here's what crisis communication in public relations really involves. Being prepared. This is huge. Organizations that have a plan already mapped out can respond quickly and clearly, which helps keep mistakes from escalating. Clarity and honesty. It's tempting to avoid tough truths, but effective communication means being transparent and straightforward with your audience. People appreciate honesty even when the news isn't all good. Listening and empathy. Crisis situations aren't just about broadcasting your message, they're also about understanding the concerns of your audience and showing that you care. Speed counts. Waiting too long before addressing a crisis can create a vacuum filled by rumors and misinformation. Quick, thoughtful responses shape the narrative. Effective crisis communication relies heavily on relationship building. The stronger the foundation of trust you have with your audience or customers beforehand, the easier it is to manage those tough moments. That's why working on communication strategies at every stage is so critical. Now, you might wonder why communication skills specifically matter here. Well, it's because every message you put out during a crisis influences how people perceive your brand or you personally. If you mix emotions with facts, or worse, send conflicting messages, it throws the audience off balance. It's the difference between calming down a tense room full of people and making things even more heated. Let's say you're the PR person for a company and there's been an accident involving your product. What would you do? Take control, quickly gather all the facts before making a statement. Address the issue up front. Let people know you're aware and taking it seriously. Provide actionable steps. Explain what you're doing to fix the problem and support those affected. Keep updating. Don't go silent after the initial message. Ongoing communication reassures people that the situation is under control. A lot of this ties back to interpersonal skills. Not just speaking or writing well, but also being able to understand emotions, read the room, and adapt your approach to what people really need during a crisis. And here's something I think is so important. These kinds of communication skills aren't just useful in business or public relations, they spill over into personal relationships in everyday life. How you handle conflict, how you listen, how you stay calm and clear when things get intense, it all matters. If you want to get better at these skills, there's a really great resource I came across called the Life Mastery Communication and Relationships course. It's designed to help anyone master communication strategies that improve both their professional and personal relationships. So if you've ever felt like your communication skills could use a boost or you want to feel more confident handling tough conversations, crisis or otherwise, it's worth checking out. Whether you're managing a tricky situation at work or just want to connect better with the people in your life, learning a few key techniques can make a huge difference. In the end, crisis communication is really about preserving trust and showing people you're reliable, even when things go sideways. And that's a skill that everyone benefits from, no matter what your role is. Thanks for listening. If this sparked your interest, take a moment and enroll now in the Life Mastery Communication and Relationships course. You'll find tons of practical tips and strategies to elevate your communication skills in all areas of life. All right, I'm off to practice some of these myself. Catch you next time.